There was a major death in the yoga community, and I want to talk about it. Hey guys, my name is Andy, and this is Mindset Matters More. And this past week, there was big news that rocked the yoga community. A beloved yoga teacher who was holding the lineage of Ashtanga yoga passed away suddenly, unexpectedly, and I have been witnessing the grief of my fellow yogis on Instagram, and it's wild. It's wild. You think that, like, you just envision a future where people are there, where things don't change, where, this yoga teacher was young. I think he was like in his early 50s or something like that. And like you just assume he's going to be carrying the lineage for more decades, for a long time. And this just like came out of the blue. It came out of the blue. From what we know, he didn't have any major health concerns that he shared with, at least, anyways. And like it's wild. Now, he was not my teacher. So the grief I'm sharing is, my friends through yoga. But I will say it is shocking. It is very shocking. And for me, what I care to remember is that, time is precious. And I think I talked about this in my last podcast that absorbing the moment and being very present. And there is no other example of this right now. His family, his friends, his students, his peers, all are shaken by this because it is like so sudden and so heartbreaking. And not to be morbid, but we all die. Memento mori, right? Remember that you will die. And it's not in the sense that, be afraid every single moment, but capture the moments that you have. Capture the moments, live them, feel them, embrace them. Even if they're hard times, even if they're good times. Like, could you imagine having a life that was just all good? There would be no growth, there would be no inner power that would grow. You would just kind of be living this dull, easy life. Challenges make you grow. So, yes, appreciate them too. Challenges build character and brain power and heart power and spirit power. Yes, embrace those too. Show the world how you love every moment. And, yoga used to be like my thing. That was what I was doing. That was really how I started my health and wellness journey, was through yoga. Was actually um Ashtanga was a major part. I even did a Ashtanga yoga training in London with my teacher David Swenson back in 2019, I want to say. Like, so it's not that far off that I was like all about Ashtanga yoga. And the lineage itself isn't devoid of like drama, right? It had a very sketchy originator. It had a very sketchy history. And for a while after that, I became very disillusioned, but I chose to just embrace what it does for me, the movements, what the structure, what the challenge did for me, rather than focus on any of the past that was very colorful, right? And, once the new teacher took the helm of this practice, like it shifted a little bit. And I started to detach myself from yoga. It started to detach because, I felt not attached to the drama, but I just learned that this practice was just for me. It wasn't for anybody else. And through yoga, yoga is the one practice that I think actually forces you to be in the moment. I've had teachers that tell you, don't let your mind fly away, embrace the pose, even if it's challenging, breathe, be present, be right in the moment. That was the first time that I had ever heard language like that about being in your body. And yoga has given me so many gifts. It's given me knowledge about who I am. It's taught me that I am a perfectionist. It's taught me that I am impatient. It's taught me that I want more than I am capable of at times. It's taught me how to be patient when recovering from failure. It's taught me how to be patient and to allow myself to develop and give myself some grace. It taught me so much. To breathe, to meditate, to love myself and where I'm at and where I'm going and what I can possibly be. And that's what I want for everyone. And that's why I give you guys my experience, really, because when you awaken to the idea that, life isn't just this like free fall of one challenge after another, that you are creating all this chaos and craziness. And when you realize that you can, approach life from a different perspective, man, your world fucking changes. It is so rocked. And this teacher passing away is a reminder to come back to that. It's a reminder that yoga is all. It's not just the yoga that you see in the fancy poses and headstands and all that. It's a lot more than that. It's the breathing, the meditation, the self-reflection, the love of the process, the connection with higher power, with our higher self, with the source, or whatever you call it, God, whatever. It's bigger than just, your little world, because all of our worlds are very little. And I just wanted to share that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.